biracial.
Cuba.
Scotland.
Sioux, Indian.
Chinese.
Mixed.
Romania.
Hawaiian.
Philippines.
Heritage, to me, means where you come from. It kind of reminds me of culture. Like, when I heard the word heritage, the first thing that I thought of was like African dances around a campfire, like Native American parties and festivals and things like that. So heritage is kind of just what makes you who you are, I guess.
Just like your past, like your blood, like where you came from.
It means where like all your traditions come from, where you originated from, and how you and your family act and react to things.
So it's not only just sometimes where you lived, but it's also where you lived. So also, since they're from the Philippines, now they live in America. So I guess now part of their heritage is in America too, and not just in the Philippines.
It means like where I come from, who I am.
Heritage is like where your family's from. And that doesn't mean like where you live currently, but it's where your family tree started from. It's like where the seed was planted, and then your family story from then on to today.
Heritage is past family members and where they're from.
Heritage means like where, not necessarily just where you came from, but it kind of helps you figure out why you do certain things or what you have a strong passion about.
So for so many years, I was really ashamed of my race, not because I thought that like black was bad or that white was good or anything like that, or it was just because I was so confused and so many people were telling me that it wasn't good, that my hair being like this wasn't okay, that my skin being dark is different. But once I really found my identity and took ownership of my family and of who I am, it just made me such a better person and such a more confident person.
A lot of people say these people discovered America, but really, like, my heritage was kind of the first here.
Everyone should be proud of their own race. Like, you're not just like one set thing. The great thing about this world is that like we're able to travel and like go places, and we're all made of like different like cultures.
I'm not gonna lie, I really love that I am tan all year long, not just during the summer.
It's not that I'm fully Filipino, so I'm half white too. So I get to see both sides of the fact. I've lived with both sides of that family, and I've got to experience multiple different cultures through my race.
Not a lot of people are Cuban and Puerto Rican, so it just means that I can kind of be proud of who I am and just being different.
It's really cool to be able to say that you came from a different country and get to speak a different language. There are certain things we do that most people don't do in America, and I think it's really cool to be able to be different from others.
A lot of people from China and Japan ended up going to Hawaii, and so we have a lot of their traditions as well. So basically what it is that we have Hawaiian middle names, majority of Hawaiian people do, and we put it on a necklace, but we put it in Japanese or Chinese.
There's a celebration called Park Day, and a lot of the African American families would come together and go to a park, and they would like barbecue and things like that. So when I was younger, we would do that a lot.
There's like this group called the International Adoptive Families, and it's just like a bunch of families who are adopted children internationally, like not from America. And we would all get together and we would, celebrate Chinese New Year, the Moon Festival.
Many people think that I should act a certain way, and when I just talk to people, they like expect something else, and it's just like different, I guess.
Whenever I was younger, there was just some comments, but other than that, I mean, it's like you're everybody else.
Like diversity is everyone, and so like everybody's like, oh, you're too white to do this, or you're too white to do like whatever, like do an accent of some sort or something. And I know like people make fun of white people all the time for things, but whenever somebody makes fun of a black person, it's considered racist.
Like some people don't completely understand how Romanians truly are, They think that we are just judgmental when most of us aren't. I mean, there are judgmental people everywhere.
A lot of people think I'm smart, so that's not wrong. I am kind of smart, but like I'm not a whiz or anything like that.
Sometimes when people like be funny and like just like target me with like racial comments and like racial like stuff that's not nice, stuff that you shouldn't say to like someone of a different ethnicity like me.
I was bullied a lot for it. I was told that I shouldn't use the same water fountains as other kids because I'm mixed and all sorts of other things. But it's kind of how you take that, those shuns and those words, and you have the choice to apply them to yourself and make that your identity, or you can push them away and be like, I'm who I am, and I'm proud of it.
Heritage is an important part of all of our lives, but whether your family tree traces back to North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, or Australia, when you walk through these halls, you're a Willard tiger, and that's all that matters.